Today we're announcing a $1.25 million donation for our brand new building, the unicorn that we're building, for a brand new science lab, a STEM lab that is going to provide learning to the young people of this community for the next 67 years. And in this lab, they'll be learning about the energy revolution that is happening here in Western Queens.
Costa Constantinides, CEO of the Variety Boys and Girls Club of Queens, announced the $1.25 million donation to the Astoria Youth Club on Monday, January 10th. The donation for the Science Lab was made by Champlain Hudson Power Express, the first to be awarded by the company in support of community capital projects. As it was announced, the lab will be part of the new 5-story clubhouse that will be built at 2120 30th Road, the present site of the Variety Boys and Girls in Astoria, Queens. In June 2020, Queens Borough President Donovan Richards has allocated $5 million in capital funds for the new facility, while an additional $5 million was also allocated by the New York City Council. The new building is scheduled to open in 2026, while its science lab will provide programs for children from K through 8th grades.
Costa, congratulations, first of all. And second, Happy New Year with health, above all.
Absolutely.
Happiness. And as I tell the rest of my guests today, productivity. And already productivity is on the way. Tell me more about it.
First, Elena, Happy New Year to you and to all of the AKTINA family. It's so good to be back and it's good to see you in person again. It's been way too long.
It's been too long, yes.
But it's good to be back with you. And today's a great day. Today, we're announcing, as part of our brand new building that we're constructing here in Astoria, a $1.25 million partnership with the Champlain Hudson Power Express that will provide us a brand new STEM science lab. And once it's open, years of support for science programming. So our young people can learn about the energy revolution that's happening in their own backyard. As we move to renewable energy sources, we need to make sure our kids can learn about it so they can get those jobs in the 21st century.
And you mentioned earlier with this grant and with this program, you're going to increase the number of students here, right?
Yeah, so right now we serve about 4,000 young people. We've been here since 1955.
Right.
We're going to grow. When this new building opens in 2026, we're going to go from 4,000 to 16,000 young people. And that's a huge number, especially when you have 8,000 young people below the poverty line in our neighborhood. We're going to be able to serve them and everybody else too.
Tell me a little bit more about the Boys and Girls Variety Club here in Queens. I know it's been here forever. And now you're in charge. What are your priorities? Other than, of course, you're already showing us your priorities, but what other priorities would you like to share with us?
Well, we're going to have this brand new building with the first planetarium in Queens.
Wow.
Yeah, it's exciting. A 1,000-seat sports arena.
Wow.
Olympics, a regulation swimming pool. So with all of those amenities, a 200-seat black box theater, science labs, art labs, media labs, we're going to have a state-of-the-art facility. And we're going to have 250 units of truly affordable housing with 75 units set aside for young people aging out of foster care.
Wow.
With support services for them to allow them to grow, to have the same opportunities, with that building being completely carbon neutral. So and that's going to be happening right here, right on this site. We're going to take down our own building, which we've outgrown. Right, 4,000 kids no longer fit in this facility, and we're going to be able to have a 14-story a building that is truly affordable, truly serving the community, and making sure that we're able to go into the next century with the momentum to serve our young people.
Okay, now I'm very impressed with this bio bus. Are you the only school that has this bio bus?
Right now we're the only Boys and Girls Club that has this. They're going to be in our new Boys and Girls Club. So they're a partner. And as part of our new building, the bio bus is going to have their own bio bus bat cave. And they'll be able to go to the schools in our neighborhood and serve the kids, be able to come back here and get samples and to have their own science lab to look at them with.
Excellent. Anything else you would like to share with us?
No, look, we are right now, really hoping that everyone stays safe. We know that right now with the Omicron variant, how dangerous things are. But everyone, just stay safe, stay healthy. If anyone needs something from the Boys and Girls Club, we're here, we're open, we're serving the community. And if your child needs after-school care, just come by. We're here to serve them.
Would you like to share with us the website?
It's VGCQueens.org.
Thank you, Costa, and again, Happy New Year. All the best to you, and we'll be talking soon.
Thank you, Elena. Happy New Year, and thank you for being the strong voice in our great community. We love you, and it's so great to see you in person again.
Thanks.
The Champlain Hudson Power Express, CHPE for short, is working together with the Hydro-Quebec and transmission developers, two hydroelectric companies, which are developing a clean energy transmission line from the Canada-US border to New York City. CHPE will be in charge for the delivery of clean hydropower into New York to displace some of the need for fossil fuel generation. Addressing the press conference, Peter Rose, Director for Stakeholder Relations in New York for Hydro-Quebec, stressed that the new Variety Boys and Girls Club building will change the lives of everyone in Western Queens, as it will offer so many more services and opportunities, while it will also inspire young people towards clean energy as well as open career pathways for them in clean economy. Mr. Rose also referred to the benefits the clean energy his company is bringing to some 1 million homes in Queens.
Mr. Rose, what is the message you would like to share with our AKTINA TV viewers today?
Well, I would love to share the message that Astoria, Queens, for me, is synonymous with Greece. So first, I would love to make that point. And also, I'm really happy. I work for Champlain Hudson Power Express, and so we're going to be bringing clean energy right into Astoria, Queens. Astoria, Queens is a neighborhood that for decades has been powered by fossil fuel. So we're really happy to make a difference in everyone's life here. Especially, for their lung health. And we're really happy to partner with the Variety Boys and Girls Club on the STEM lab, the science lab, because ultimately investing in the future and investing in children is a win-win. And we're hopeful that in this STEM lab that we're going to be supporting with our donation, that the children of Queens will go through the Variety Boys and Girls Club, be inspired, be educated, and get into clean energy jobs right here in Queens.
Tell me more about your company, and also will you be servicing also just regular residents here in Queens?
Yeah, so I could definitely tell you. So the power will come from Canada, from Quebec, the province of Quebec, hydroelectric power from hydro facilities, water. It will go down the transmission line, which will be built. It'll be buried, actually, so you won't see this transmission line. And it'll come directly into New York City in Astoria, Queens, right here, and connect to the Con Edison grid. So once the power goes into the Con Edison grid, those electrons go everywhere. It goes to the homes, it goes to the businesses, it goes anywhere that's pulling power. And so we're going to make transformational change here. I mean, that's enough power for 1 million homes.
And is it going to be cheaper?
It's going to be significantly less than if you're continuing with fossil fuels. Because fossil fuels is a volatile price, right? So the price of fossil fuel goes up, goes down. Our contract with New York State is for a fixed cost for 25 years. So that's the advantage of it.
Okay. I mean, people that will when do you think that residents will be able to tap into this?
Well, definitely we'll be in service by 2025, which is a really, we have our permits, which is wonderful. We've done a lot of legwork. We've done all the work with the communities. We have resolutions of support from 39 communities coming all the way down from the Canadian border right here to Queens. Vast political support, community support. So we're ready to get going. We're ready to get going this year. We'll break ground this year in construction, and it'll take about 3.5 years. 2025, when you flip on your lights, you're going to be getting clean power.
Wow, excellent. Well, I take this opportunity to also wish you a Happy New Year with health, happiness, and productivity.
You as well. To all your listeners out there, have a happy and prosperous New Year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney, who was also present, noted that the Variety Boys and Girls Club is a landmark that has for many years helped generations of young people. She congratulated the club as well as Costa Constantinides for the unique services they bring to the community, and added that, quote, "Our children are our future, and I can think of no better way to support them and our planet than providing educational resources in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics." Queens Borough President Donovan Richards was represented by his newly appointed Deputy Borough President Ebony Young, who also offered her congratulations to the Variety Boys and Girls Club and to Mr. Constantinides for this investment, stressing that, quote, we need to make sure that this investment reaches every single child that walks through these doors, adding that, quote, it is not enough just to champion money. We need to champion what that money will create, and that is what we are creating today.
We're championing 21st century education in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We're championing leadership, training, peer mentorship at an early age. We're championing opportunity, both present and future, for children who otherwise would miss out.
Deputy Borough President of Queens, it's such a great pleasure to meet you. How are you?
I am absolutely wonderful, but I'm more wonderful because I'm out here supporting a great man with a great cause for a great organization doing great things.
I know. Costa is like the leader here, especially as far as energy is concerned.
Yes.
Clean energy.
Clean.
And this was your first outing,
Yes.
and this is like your first interview on AKTINA TV, which addresses Greek, Cypriots, Greek Americans,
Amazing.
and a very wide and diverse audience in the tri-state area of New York.
Great.
It's a great pleasure to have you on.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about your mission.
Most definitely clean energy is one of those. Community well-being is what I'm kind of platforming in my policies, and with that comes a lot of work with people like Costa, who are doing an excellent job of keeping people well, ridding asthma, ridding symptoms that, you know, with bad energy cause bad things with people. And so I'm really excited about coming in and thinking through what recovery looks like from a social well-being perspective, emotional, mental, and making change and doing something about that. Yes, most definitely.
Well, I'm going to share with you a complaint that I've had for years.
Okay.
How are we going to get Queens more clean?
I think the way to get Queens more clean is to start with things like we're doing right now. Costa has taken leadership in addressing major issues that others have not addressed. And by taking small steps like this, we're on our way to the bigger goal. And so it starts with what we're doing right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Any else? Well, first, I forgot to say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
With happiness, health,
Yes.
and productivity.
Productivity is it, and we will do that. Game-changing time.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The Variety Boys and Girls Club of Queens is the largest youth development organization in Western Queens. It offers children a safe haven to learn, play, and grow into tomorrow's leaders. While the club has evolved over the years to meet the changing needs of the community it serves, its mission remains the same, which is to make a difference in the lives of young people and enable all children, especially those with more needs, to reach their full potential as productive, caring, and responsible New Yorkers. The club's 30,000 square foot facility is open to the community 7 days a week.